good, my fellow introverts? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Minna here, back with another commentary video. Guys, I'm here with something new-ish. I've been waiting so long and I'm so excited. It's finally on the roster, guys. As you can see by the title, we're doing Bridgerton Season 2! I did already watch Season 1 of Bridgerton as well as Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story. Guys, make sure you check that out on my channel. The links will be provided in the description box below, so guys, make sure you check that out. But of course, I want to make sure you guys subscribe to the Manhwa.com. It's an awesome book recommendation website for awesome book recommendations and book reviews. If you subscribe to my website, Manhwa.com, you will get 50% off on Minna the Introvert store on Etsy, guys. So make sure you check that out as well. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video and check out my promos, guys. All that I have to offer for you guys. And yeah, let's get right into Bridgerton Season 2. And I'm so very excited. I don't even want to talk anymore, guys. I don't even want to get into anything. Episode 1. This one is called Capital R Rake. Guys, I've already been aware from you guys, for all those that watch Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story, you guys made me aware that Season 2 is very good and it's one of my favorite tropes, an enemies to lovers romance. So I'm very excited. I know this is about the oldest brother, so I'm hyped. He was kind of savage in Season 1, you know, dealing with she wasn't French. What was she? Who was she again? I can't remember. But you know, his little girl he wasn't supposed to have naughty business with. Oh, Daphne!
No offense, sister, but I believe you were the last person she would like to see.
And what is that supposed to? Are we sure she's even in there?
Of course she isn't.
Where else would she be?
Climb through a window, escape through the chimney.
Quiet, she may hear
Do you
you.
realise I left my husband and child at home for this?
Who are we talking about? Are they waiting for Queen Charlotte? No, there would be more pomp, fanfare. Oh. Oh.
If one of you utters a single word.
Oh, it's her coming to age thing now? Is it? Her debutante? I can't remember what it was called. Her debut. I think debut. Oh, it's Charlotte. Charlotte, I know your pain, your struggle. I love you.
Perhaps she realised taking on her queen was a bad idea. She simply left for the country as the rest of us did in the off-season, bored by the lack of any real gossip.
Now, speaking of Lady Whistledown, I'm very excited to see Collins and her story. I don't want to give all the tea out if you guys haven't watched. Well, you should know who Lady Whistledown is if you're on this channel watching Season 2 with me right now. There she is.
And allow us to be presented again.
I see no need to go through all of that again.
Who is she looking for? Colin? I thought he went...
I found a small smile worked best to appear open and approachable, but not too eager.
I was like, one of those two next to Daphne wasn't there last season until like the very end.
My task this season cannot be exceptionally difficult. Hastings did it after all. How hard can it be?
Oh, spoken with such feeling too.
I do not need feeling.
Who was the one next to him? Was there another boy child?
That last part is not so much a requirement, but a preference, in fact.
Oh, is he gonna actively search for a wife now?
You could say I collapsed. That I got something unmentionable on my gown. All the feathers affected my senses. Anything, Mama, to get me out of doing this.
Eloise!
If Penelope were here.
Is it not also her debut? Oh, I guess because season 3 of the original story is supposed to be Penelope and Colin. And I guess that's when she steps out into, you know, in front of the queen and stuff. Ooh. I don't think Eloise is the type to get married. She's either gonna be like Lady Danbury, because she's so willful, and you know, for this time. She's like she's gonna run.
It's fine.
Oh, yay! Lady Whistledown saved the day. Not excitement.
Your Majesty, there's still... I have seen enough!
Oh, she got away. I wonder if Penelope gave the job to someone else or if she's still writing.
Best of luck to you, brother. You shall certainly need it this season.
That's a nice thing to say. It's not going to worry him at all. Especially with his failed love. Season 1. Oh, I miss the intro so much. I'm so hyped right now, guys. Season 1 was so swoony. And if you want to see my try not to swoon challenge for season 1, because it was very swoon worthy, and I tried not to swoon very hard, just click the link down in the description box below. It's right there. I missed it so much. I like that Daphne's in this one. I guess there was maybe the Duke of Hastings had other projects around this time, so he's not in season 2. But I believe their baby is.
This author was doing but one thing.
Stirring up drama. Oh, honing skills? I don't think so.
I was sharpening my knives.
Okay, it's still Penelope. Beautiful. She talks so much shit about her family, her friend's family. Yo, she's really a journalist. I don't know when Colin is gonna find out. That would be tea, huh?
We agreed on 20.
My mistress changed her mind. You're new to this arrangement, so...
Oh, she's using her original accent because I'm pretty sure she's Irish.
Questions abound as to this author's identity and means. Seeking those answers shall prove fruitless.
And she's out here stocking up. She's getting rich.
Though this one you will be able to unearth. I speak of the season's diamond, wherever she may be. Your move, Your Majesty.
Oh my gosh. I love the fact that we are getting to see more of Penelope's character. You know, she was in season 1, she was very bubbly, and she was very she was swoony over Colin like all the time. Whenever he entered the room, she was, and then she learned a bit. And it's like, now we're seeing like the woman side of her, you know, when we saw the childish little girl energy she gave, like naturally before we even knew she was writing all this shit about everyone. So we see more of the adult, womanly kind of Penelope, and it's very interesting. You see her smirking while her mother's shoes are off. And it was like a blessing for her, because it's like, yeah, don't pay attention to me. I'm about to do some real work. It's about to get messy.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Lady Bridgerton is worried about her child.
Was the interruption? That was perfection.
Shocking that Eloise Bridgerton was not named this season Diamond.
I mean, last season it was Daphne. Give someone else a turn, Bridgerton. Lady Bridgerton. Oh,
No,
maybe
this
he's
season
gonna be
starts
this
with a need for
season's
your
diamond. Can men be the diamonds?
I should simply like to be prepared for when the opportunity presents itself. I've already compiled an index of the season's eligible misses and have arranged interviews.
Interviews?
You're like, I'm just gonna do this transaction. There's no love. I don't need it.
Everything is in order.
It's very much heartbroken. And pretending not to be.
Yes, I love children.
And what number do you have in mind?
4. Or 5, no, perhaps 6.
Oh my god.
What if, say, one of your daughters had a penchant for overspending? How would you deal with that?
Oh my gosh, stop.
We must secure a new lady's maid for Eloise now that she is out.
The man of the house. You see, we didn't get this from him last season.
Do you read?
Books.
The books. Do I read? No. A lady doesn't read. Ooh. Well, he's still enjoying his time. As men do in this time. Okay. He is so over it. Lord Bridgerton, you seem stressed the hell out. I know his second brother isn't like the head of the family, but I feel like he could help with some of the work, you know? Unless we're not seeing it on screen and it happens off screen and he helps in that way. I mean, just, you know, to give the family head some air, some room to breathe more, I guess.
Whoa there! Miss, are you in trouble?
Ooh, the love interest that has entered. Is this gonna be a meet cute? One of hate and destruction. Those are the best meet cutes. very pleased. Like a man that could keep up with me. Oh, yes. Guys, the romance is already blossoming.
Did your maid know you were riding astride?
I have no maid.
Ah, then you're married. Forgive me.
Like, yeah, who just asks that?
You allow me to go my way and you go yours.
Yeah, like, mind your business. Not really, obviously. Get into her business.
We've not yet been introduced.
I'm afraid that is not possible. Not when I have a victory lap to enjoy.
Submitted. But she's willful. So, you know, willful ladies in this time. The irks of you men.
I went to find her after awakening, but she was not there.
Wasn't she one of the girls I met with the brother? Oh, well. Or maybe not.
Yes. You look well.
Thank you.
My youngest, Miss Edwina Sharma.
Oh. Okay, so that's not her.
Yes, my eldest, Kate. Well, she did get off the ship with you last night.
The sassiness. Love her.
Well, now that we are all arrived.
Almost.
I beg your pardon?
We have almost all arrived. There is also Newton.
Who's Newton? Oh, her puppy. Oh, she's not pleased with that. She's disgusted.
I would have ensured their presentation to Her Majesty the Queen, but I thought it wise for me to examine their deportment prior to their first engagement. Her Majesty is most discerning, you understand.
Yeah, Charlotte is picky.
Well, there is no reason for concern, Lady Mary. You will be with me, after all.
Oh, she has beef? I'm trying to place your face. Who are you?
Any suitable gentleman will require some persuading, whether we like it or not, as she will already be regarded as an old maid at the mature age of
26.
26?
Disons, Lady Danbury.
She is accomplished in both Latin and Greek, in addition to Marathi and Hindustani.
All the checkpoints Lord Bridgerton was looking for. Of course, in the youngest. Of course, he's going to go for the one that's, you know, different from the rest.
A woman of such grace and kindness. I am sure we have much to learn from you, such as the preparation of this most excellent tea.
He like that was shady. Like, yeah, y'all are shallow.
These fine carpets. Indeed.
She's not a fan of that dog.
I'm telling you, Pen, the season has barely begun and already I feel touched in the head.
Has Eloise let Pen know about her knowledge?
Truly, I did not mind Waterdown's silence. It finally gave me some time to read a few articles of substance. My own sex, I hope, will excuse me if I treat them like rational creatures. Wollstonecraft. Imagine if Whistledown wrote like this.
Is she trying to confirm? Because she doesn't have any confirmation. So she's going to get in her Penelope's ear, right? And notice the change in the writing.
Unless you are all betrothed, by the time our cousin arrives to claim the Featherington estate, we should be at his mercy.
You could always sell the silverware. Dinner service should fetch a handsome price.
She is about to faint. Now she has to think of a plan to discreetly give her family money.
We have come to London to find your husband, not mine.
Yes, you are but a dear old maid.
Who shall be perfectly happy doting on my many nieces and nephews one day soon.
She was definitely not ready, well, not thinking about marriage for herself.
Everyone will still have questions about our family, about how you and I are related.
Huh? Do they have different fathers?
Must be excited. This is the first chapter of a happy story.
I'm wondering who would be her love match. The younger sister, of course.
And handsome, of course. A prince or a duke, perhaps.
Yeah, so Lord Bridgerton likely. There might be an age gap, but this was normal in this time. Especially when the girl, I believe they come out at 16 being complete ladies or something. I don't know. At least in this show. I know younger, in reality, I guess. It was younger, I'm assuming. Ah, the beauty of this show. Oh, the sister looks like wonderful though. The younger one. You could tell like she's the one that's supposed to be entertaining this season. The eldest looks like a stern princess. I don't know. It's like she's ready to scold somewhat. Like whoop some ass. She's more closed off.
What about the Duke of Suffolk? According to Debrett's, he should be quite the catch this year.
The Duke flaunts his mistresses. I assure you, Miss Sharma, I have our prospects well in hand. Ah, there she is.
Huh? This is a bop though. I'm only realizing what the song is.
Whom you must remember. And may I present her daughters, Miss Sharma and Miss...
I'm trying very hard to see if she was like, this character was in Charlotte.
Oh, I do relish a challenge.
Oh, is it the Bridgertons? It is the Bridgertons.
Come, sister. The cakes at these occasions are surprisingly good.
No. Oh, a real one! That's a real one.
After all, this is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
Ooh, she screamed.
Lady Mary was the incomparable of our season, till she fell in love with and married some kind of clerk.
The man was no more than a common worker who already had a child.
Oh, that's why she's the eldest. Okay. So different mother, same father. Okay.
Have you come unaccompanied? Or has the new heir finally come to manage this unsettled business of your daughter's dowry?
Oh.
Very unsettled indeed. Shaken to the bone, in fact, by...
To the bone. Oh, the terror. Sorrows.
Viscount Bridgerton is wealthy, well-connected, and from one of the town's most illustrious families. Apparently...
Oh, well...
He's very handsome.
Oh, the sister is fancied.
Miss Edwina, would you honour me with a dance?
Corning, you said.
The Baron Corning.
I would be delighted, my lord.
Oh, sis. The energy of a true princess.
For a lady to decline a dance with a gentleman unless she's already reserved by another. I see we have much to learn.
I guess she's used to a different kind of atmosphere because she grew up differently. So then, especially before Miss Mary came to her home.
You seem parched.
How can you tell? Is she wilting?
Or punch, if you prefer.
Plant pun if you're wondering.
Apologies, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that my dance card is already full.
Should go. My dance card is full. We're real people. She's not the only sister who fancies Lord Bridgerton. I don't think she knows the dances though. Does she? Running. Now, madam, you cannot be seen with a gentleman alone, unattended, unobstructed.
A pleasing face, an acceptable wit, genteel manners enough to credit a viscountess, and yet the debutantes of London fall short at every turn.
She is disgusted.
Perhaps the Queen will finally name a diamond. Save you some trouble.
She was like, disappointment. You sure are it.
Are the young ladies of London truly so easily won by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more?
So you find my smile pleasing?
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high.
All he heard was you. You find my smile pleasing. All of that went out the freaking window and just your pleasing smile. Okay. Okay.
And I look forward to showing these other mamas how the game ought to be played. Though it appears you have already stoked the fire.
Besties for resties. I love those two together.
Clearly upset.
What is clear is we are woefully unprepared to navigate this lion's den. I am sure Edwina's absence will only make her that much more desirable.
She's a bull. I love it. I'm thinking out. At least like fluff your pillow, blow out the candles or something. So no one knows you left if they can't come knocking or something.
Can you go any faster?
I think it's too late.
My mistress is willing to take an even 10. You get to keep the surplus for your rapid service. These kind of delays are sure to be more frequent now due to an unforeseen circumstance anyway, so...
There is nothing quite...
Tension.
But I cannot be the only one wondering if this former capital R Rake...
Oh, I thought that was in the Whistle Down article or something. Crazy. Oh, she was an opera singer, right? That's what she was. Could not remember.
This author should take matters into her own hands.
I shall not be hustled into making my selection, not by anyone. Take this away.
Seems like you are being hustled. Just a little bit. Eloise gives me light.
Marbles. What fun.
She's like, where did this child come from?
Let us hope there is a suitor available of only the sharpest wit, lest his dry musings leave a young lady wilting like a parched rose.
It is rather clever the way she uses plant puns.
Clever indeed.
That was a little on the nose though. Penelope.
Madame Delacroix. You know, she would keep saying how...
Oh, this is the brother's girlfriend. The second. Can't remember his name. Benedict. His name is Benedict. Benedict's girlfriend. I think his name is Benedict.
I didn't know you were back in town.
Bien sûr. Who else could dress these delicate debutantes for the season?
Oh, so they're not together.
Enjoy your time.
Enjoy your time. Kind of love how she speaks. Very much so. That was some rejection right there.
Have you found a wife yet? Or are you planning to offend every young girl until there are none left? Is Mother aware?
I'm off to deal with our solicitor. Have fun with your pretty pictures, brother.
Okay, a lot of tension here.
I'm looking for perfection, Mother, and you should be too. The woman I marry shall be the Viscountess Bridgerton, the lady of this household responsible for launching my sisters.
Oh.
You will end up alone with such
Right?
expectations.
Like, lower your bar, sir. But of course, the younger sister of Mary, what's the girl's actual name? This older sister's name, I can't remember, but the younger sister, can't remember her name either. I'm pretty sure she's gonna meet all the boxes for Lord Bridgerton.
So boring.
Are they gonna find her stash?
Little devil doll. This is what occupies your quiet time. Penelope was writing to Colin Bridgerton.
A heinous crime.
Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great. Now wipe your hands, lest someone should think you're a commoner.
Because she writes. She's a commoner. And writes to a friend. I was going to say a boy. A friend. He's a friend first before a boy.
Mom, a letter for you.
For me? Lady of this house?
Did you plan to ride again tomorrow morning? I know all that goes on in my home.
It's her house.
Very few attempt to outwit me, and even fewer succeed.
Let her know, sis.
Edwina must marry an Englishman of nobility.
They could not control your mamma's marriage, so they mean to interfere with your sisters.
Ooh.
Though let me assure you, Lady Danbury, I am not here for selfish reasons.
Her accents came out. Her accent. It came out.
If I could marry for the sake of my family, I would. But I am not my mamma's daughter by birth. Teaching her twice as much and watching her work twice as hard as anyone else. I even taught her how to make this pitiful excuse for tea the English so adore. But if it means my sister will not be left destitute, then I will smile and I will nod politely after each and every sip, to be sure.
Oh, she's amazing. Yes.
There is nothing on earth quite so envied as a diamond.
Are we going to find out the diamonds of this season? It's probably going to be Edwina. Or maybe her sister. I don't know.
I do hope you are finding everything in town to your satisfaction. This time around, that is.
Perhaps your mother...
She was about to speak and we can't let her speak. Her tongue is very sharp.
The youngest one in particular, I think, will certainly make a match that will be the envy of the town.
Why do I sense my strings being pulled, Lady Danbury?
It's being pulled. The way she listens to her. And we know the reason why now.
It is a delightful ball, Your Majesty. Very diamondy. Though I must admit, I'm more of an emerald person myself.
Okay. At least, yeah.
It seems you have indeed come a long way since last year, Miss Bridgerton.
Oh my gosh. Lady Bridgerton is hyped. She's like, oh my god, yes. My daughter did that. I think she's gonna, Queen Charlotte is going to give it to Edwina, and then Anthony's going to be forced to court Edwina. while pining over the elder sister, while they pine for each other.
Eloise Bridgerton. The diamond. Perhaps now you might stop spending time with insipid wallflowers all evening. I may have no.
I would rather die.
Biatch.
Did you do it on your own pen?
Why don't share your difficulties, Elle? Insipid wallflower, remember?
Oh, that is... Cressida is only incensed, and even her new dress cannot hide her character.
I don't think they're supposed to sit in the grass.
You do not have to pretend any longer, Pen.
Hmm?
You like all of this.
Not worried. I thought she figured it out. Eloise is like, I don't know if she's really good at pretending or she really doesn't know.
I know they are comparing me to Daphne. She was so good at being the diamond, and I do not want to live up to that, but it does not make it any easier to know you are constantly disappointing people just by walking into a room.
Oh, Eloise.
Do you think that is why Cressida is so cruel?
No. I think she just wears her hair too tight.
Oh, they're so cute. They're such besties for Rusties.
Allow it to now be my honor to present to you the season's diamond.
Oh. Okay, it's not your kids. Not those two. Definitely not.
Miss Edwina Sharma.
Frickin' knew it.
Viscount Bridgerton. Have you yet met my new incomparable?
I'm most grateful for the introduction, Your Majesty.
This is so cringe. I don't like it. The mess that's supposed to ensue. The tension.
You must know, the real work begins now.
Indeed. There will be a mire to wade through on behalf of my sister, to be sure.
She has to be perfect too. Like, all eyes on her.
My education was taken up by more serious pursuits. Modern languages, classical literature. I do love to read.
Oh.
Sadly, my father died years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. As did mine.
Oh, they have this in common? Do they?
The Viscount Bridgerton is a most excellent dancer. Perhaps I may learn a thing or two from you, my lord.
Would you join me in the retiring room, sister?
Something.
She's like, stay away from that one. Ooh. I don't think his eyes were on the diamond.
That must be you. Your dowry to that fine French fellow is paid.
You had my possessions moved.
Well, I should be taking over those rooms, now that the home is mine.
Sis.
Just like you said, Noah. The new Lord Featherington is here to provide.
Penelope is amused.
Should we not value a woman instead for her candor, her character, her true accomplishments?
What do you think, Eloise? I love it.
Oh, she's so... I think she knows. I'm not sure.
My diamond. It seems she will need to do more for me this season than simply sparkle.
Now she sees a challenge as well. In memory of Mark Pye, I didn't see the rest of the name. R.I.P. to you. Well, guys, what an intro. What an intro to this wonderful season. I'm very excited. It definitely went how I expected it to go, with the whole Edwina going to be the diamond. But the look on Anthony's face when he realized that her sister was who he knows or whatever, I could already tell that he's gonna push this diamond thing, like to wed the diamond, just because it's of the sister's denial, I think. So it's gonna be that conflict and that tension, and then they're gonna collide and explode. Oh my god! And I'm very excited to see this. Edwina is obviously smitten from the time she saw Lord Bridgerton. She was very smitten. She was like, okay, he's fine. And he came to talk to me, and the conversation was really smooth. I want to like them, but knowing that his true love interest is a sister, and what she gave up for her younger sister and stuff, and what she's gonna go through when her sister is off married, you know, she doesn't have any security for her own life, and she's worried about her sister and the benefits for her sister and her mother, who she considers to be her mother, and all that good stuff. So it's interesting. So I want to say the sister and the younger sister and Anthony does have a little bit of chemistry, a little emotion there, but I don't like it. I don't like it purely because I am rooting for the eldest, of course, and I'm rooting for my enemies to lovers trope. I'm rooting for it. So guys, that's all this episode. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think down in the description box below. There's links to my Wattpad, so you guys make sure you check that out. There's also links to the book Manhwa.com and Minna.xoxo as well. as links for my Barnes & Noble's promos. And guys, I am very excited to say that my birthday is coming up, guys, so do me a favor and give me the biggest present you can give, and like and subscribe. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time.